Hi, question number 4. But I want to add notes. Okay, they're near the surface of an Earth. Acceleration is 9.8. We've used this number lots and lots, so this should not be news. Planet X has the same mass but twice the radius. Okay, so let's talk about like what's the relationship between this number and this number. Your formula sheet has this formula: Fg equals big G m1 m2 over r squared. And we also know that Fg equals mg. When we're on the surface of the planet, we use mg. When we're far away from the surface, we use this one. Okay, but we're talking about relating this number and this number if everything else stays the same. Okay, so this is like 9.8 is the gravity that you feel when you are near the surface. So this m, this is your mass. Okay, your mass stays the same no matter what planet you're on. So we're not going to look at that. Your mass stays the same. It says the same mass as Earth, so those masses stay the same. This big G, that's a constant. That stays the same. So we're wondering what happens to G if, that's an arrow, not like a weird L. What happens to G if we double this? So let's say everything else is 1. So 1 over r squared equals G. What happens to G if we double r? Okay, so we're going to do 1 over 2 squared. What does that do? Question mark? What does that do to our G? Okay, well, we are increasing our radius, which means since that radius is in the denominator, is on the bottom, we're dividing by a bigger and bigger number. So that G is going to go down. So the only option where it goes down is A or E. So if this is a times test and you're running out of time, I would just panic and pick A and move on with my life. But if you have time, which hopefully you do, you can think it through and go, well, we've got 2 squared here, so that's 1 over 4. So whatever G was before, you have to divide it by 4 to keep the same relationship. So 9.8 divided by 4. 9.8 divided by 4, that gives us 2.45. Hey, it's A. Okay. So if everything else stays the same, but our planet got a lot bigger, that means our planet would be a lot less dense, which means we'd be floatier and have way more fun. All right, so that's number 5.